one I have one doubt.
Okay.
Like they had today they
Okay. So yesterday we discussed about that. Okay, what are the condition types which is required, and how the condition types will work, and what are the factors we need to be considered in the condition type. Okay, so what are the fields which we are discussing in the condition type? So if you see that, if you go to any of the condition type, okay, we discussed about that. Okay, how the condition type is calculating, how the condition type is considering that. So it's based on the condition class and condition calculation type and condition category. These three factors it is considering. Okay, so if it is condition class, it is again it's kind of a category. Okay, here what we are doing, like whether it is a discount or surcharge or maybe prices or expenses or taxes, what kind of a class it is, like we are defining here. Okay, and the calculation type, how it is calculating based on the percentage, based on the value, fixed amount, or it is based on the per quantity, gross weight, how it is calculating the price, it is giving that. And condition category, categorizing the condition on the basis of the insurance, tax, or cash discount, freight. Okay, so they by packing all these things, it will be considered. So I also we discussed about that delivery cost versus basic freight, right? If the freight vendor and the PO vendor is same, then we are using the freight condition category. If it have a if it is the vendor is transportation vendor is the different vendor and PO vendor is different, and I can say that it is delivery cost and it is planned delivery cost which we can pay to the separate vendor. The amount we can pay for the separate vendor. Okay, so based on this condition class and condition category and condition calculation type, all this based on this one, the uh, system will be calculating the condition type. And moreover, it is like a group condition, or it may be manual entry, or it is a automatic entry, or it may be whether manual entry is possible or not, if there is any limitation is there. All it is like a based on the manual entries, the field it will be displayed. So if it is no limitation, then I can enter manually or I can go for a automatic as well. If I just put automatic, then it is only automatic it will be get, so we cannot enter manually. So like the options we can select here. And access sequence we are using for the search strategy, where we can need to be find multiple
combinations.
multiple combinations, like if we are maintaining time dependent conditions records. Okay, it must be the condition type should be have the this axis sequence. That axis sequence have the different combinations like such strategy. Okay, that is allowed, that is we defined in the our axis sequence separately with condition tables, right? And whether this is a plus or it is minus or positive or negative, what it is control here, it is there. Okay, then other than this one, the pricing procedure. Okay, so only this supplement pricing procedure we are assigning to the main pricing procedure, that is the PB00. Okay, so what will be happen when this PB00 condition type it is triggering? Okay, so let's suppose I just maintain the one combination for this condition record PB00. Okay, so whenever I just maintain this PB00 for that material and that plant and purchase organization, whatever the combination you maintain. Okay, in case if there is any discount, additional discount which is there, okay, any discounts or anything which is surcharge it is there on this gross price, that you can maintain the based on the supplement pricing procedure. Okay, so that means, okay, when I just define the condition record for the condition type, there itself, okay, this material, can I get the 10 percentage or 1 percentage, 2 percentage discount which we can get or not? Okay, so then I can assign here itself based on this pricing procedure. So this is the supplement pricing procedure. So this supplement pricing procedure having that condition type, that condition types will work as a supplement condition type to this main condition type. Okay, so that means what example is, if you see that if I maintain PB00, okay, which is for the material 100 hyphen 100, and the plant is 1100, and purchasing organization or maybe vendor it is like a 1000. So this combination, if I maintain the condition records, okay, so my client say that, okay, when these combinations, like when for this material always it is the 10% or 5% discount will get. Okay, then what I can say, so I can maintain here itself when I'm just maintaining PB00 condition type for a condition record, here itself I can maintain that discount. Okay, discount I just maintain that 10%. Then what will be happen whenever you are entering PB00 condition type in the PO, the system also capturing this 10% discount defaultly. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and okay, so this you maintaining this combination, right? So only when it is matching these three combination, when you maintain this pricing condition type, okay, automatically the discount also 10% will come automatically. Why it is coming? Because I just maintain in the condition record, this is the condition supplement condition type, which is I already assigned in the pricing procedure. Clear? Clear? Okay, so I'll give one example here. Okay, I'll just creating that one pricing procedure condition type. Maybe I'm just putting like GRP, which is a gross price. Okay, for supplement condition type purpose, I'm just created. Okay. Okay, and also, okay, now I just created this one. I'm using that my pricing procedure. Okay, I'm just defining the pricing procedure. Okay, I'm just defining my pricing procedure. So as far as I said that we have the standard which is like what I said, RM 000000, it is there, right? Okay, so this having that different condition types and everything, this is the standard one. Okay, what I'm just doing, I'm just copying from here. Okay, then I'll just creating that RM something which is like PRD, price cross pricing. Okay, so I'll just be cross pricing, just something I'm just creating here. Okay, so I'm just copying all these things, whatever it is there, all condition types I'm just copying here. Okay, now where there is a difference, it is there, my gross price is not ZGRS, my condition, my gross price is ZGRP. Okay, so I'm just maintain that GRP, and yesterday we also maintained the GR I think X, right, something which I maintained yesterday. Okay, manual condition type, right? So I just giving that what I created I just assign here. Okay, that means instead of I'm using standard PB00 PBWX, I can use my own condition type. Clear? Okay, now what I'm doing here, okay, what I'm doing here again, I need to check that this in the ZGRP. Okay, I just also need to be checked my supplement pricing procedure RM00002. That means this pricing condition type I'm just link up to this supplement pricing procedure. Okay, so how we can go to M/08 and go to pricing procedure. What is the pricing procedure? Condition pricing procedure, which is like RM002, right? RM00, okay, what is that? RM0002. Okay, so this is one condition supplement pricing procedure. So I will be creating that new one, which is ZRM02 or 002, which is I'm just saying that this condition supplement pricing procedure for my GRP condition type. Okay, now I'm just copying all these things which is required. Okay, so I'm just using here. Then what I'm doing here, I'm assigning my own condition type. What is my own condition type? It is like ZGRP, right? ZGRP is my own condition type. Clear? So what I did, I just created my own pricing procedure. I just created my own condition supplement condition pricing procedure, and I am assigning that supplement condition pricing procedure here. What is that ZRM? Or what is that ZRM? What is that? Which I created just now. ZRM 002. Okay. So what will be happen now when I'm using this ZGRP condition type? this ZRM002 having the pricing procedure. That pricing procedure have the some condition. Those are will be working as a condition supplement pricing procedure. Okay, so I'll just show you how it will work. Okay, so now you can see that which is I created this one. Now what I'm doing, I'll be going to maintain the condition record. Okay, and what is my condition type? GRP, right? GRP. Okay, so now I'm just going any of the combination. Okay, I'm just going with any of the combination which is like, so maybe I'm plant and vendor. Okay, vendor and material. Okay, and I just maintain that it is like 123 rupees. It is something I just maintain. Okay, so I just maintain that currency. What is the currency and all? I just maintain here. Okay. Okay. Now when I just maintain the main condition, this is the main condition, right? This is the main condition, right? PB00 which is copied to ZGRP. This is the main pricing condition, basic pricing condition. Correct, na? Is it correct or wrong?
Yeah.
Huh? So now I'm just maintaining that my condition supplements. That means whenever this is coming, whenever it is coming, this combination like plant, vendor, material combination, I also giving that to system. Please use the my discount, 10% discount. Always when I'm using this combination, okay, when the condition type which is triggering automatically, it also needs to be get the discount automatically as a condition supplement. Okay, then what will happen if I've saved this one? Okay, now what I need to do, I need to be assigned to the my pricing procedure. Okay, so what is the pricing procedure here? My own pricing procedure which is created, right? Okay, so I'll be go to configuration to assign the my own pricing procedure. Okay, so material management and purchasing and condition and define pricing schema. Then here you can see define the schema determination. Okay, here determination of the schema group. So where there is RM00 or maybe ZDM0, so here we can assign that my pricing procedure, or maybe I can create my own style of that. Okay, so ZGRP and ZG. Okay, with the combination, I'm just creating that my own pricing procedure. What is my pricing procedure? ZRM GRP. Okay, so you need to be create the schema group before that. Okay, I'll just create the schema group as well. Okay, I'll tell you what is the schema group. Okay, I'll just create first schema group for testing. Okay, testing supplement. Okay, I just created for the vendor schema group. Then I'll be also creating for the purchasing organization, which is like Z001 or something which I'm creating. Or ZGRP, I'll create like ZGRP purchasing organization. So what is my purchasing organization here? 1000. So I need to be assigned that schema group to my purchasing organization. So what is my purchasing organization? 1000. So 1000 which is assigned to my schema group. What is my schema group? ZGRP. Now I have the schema group for purchasing organization, schema group for vendor. Both when there is a combination, what I'm just assigning ZGRP plus ZG combination when it is coming, ZRM GRP should be triggered. Okay. Now the purchasing organization level which is already assigned, but vendor level I just defined only, but I didn't assign to my vendors. Okay, so what I need to do, I have to go to vendor master record. Okay, in the vendor master record, go to purchasing organization, which purchasing organization level you are planning to do. Here you are assigning your schema group for pricing. So what is the my schema? ZG, right? It is ZG which is created. Now if you see that this is assigned to the my 1000 purchasing organization and this is assigned to my vendor. Okay, so when these two are matching, okay, it will be checking that what pricing procedure which is assigned. Okay, so now I assigned ZRM GRP, right? So what I will do, I'll just creating that ME21N PO with all these combinations, 1000 and purchasing organization 1000 and 000, then the material will be 100 F100 and 1100 plan. Okay, so I'll just maintaining that 100. If you can see that 123.43, right, which is I maintained in the ZGRP condition type. Okay, that means it's my own condition type, right? Pricing condition type, which I created. Okay, it's not standard, which I created. So how we know that whether it is correctly coming my pricing procedure or not? Can go to analysis. You can see that my pricing procedure, which is coming or not. ZRM GRP, which is I created pricing procedure for my process, right? Then also I have maintained that ZGRP condition type. That is 123, right? Correct, now this is I maintain. And also additionally I maintain that there is a discount which is applied whenever there is a this material and this vendor and this plant combination, always 10% is the discount. So it is automatically coming, right? Okay, so this is we call like condition supplement. So you can see here on the gross price we are maintaining supplement condition type, that is a RA discount. So whenever it is triggering ZGRP for this combination, automatically RA01 also it is coming. Okay, it's a supplement condition type. Clear now how it will works now? So you don't need to maintain again separately manually or something. It will come automatically when you maintain it the pricing procedure. Clear? That is what supplement pricing procedure. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear or it's still doubt?
Like for that material, whenever you're using that material, this all discounts, everything it will apply, right?
It will be applied. Why? Because I just maintain this as a supplement condition for the main pricing procedure.
Okay.
Okay. Clear, Venkat? Venkat, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So you got that? What is the supplement condition? How it is? So you can see here whatever the pricing procedure which is coming when I'm just maintain the MEK3, that means the condition record when I'm just maintain. Okay, where there is a condition supplement which is coming. Okay, this pricing conditions which is coming from the ZRM 00002. Okay, this RG01 and R3. Okay, so whatever they maintain the supplement condition pricing procedure, all it is coming. It is not main pricing procedure. Clear? Is it clear? This is the main one. This is the main one, and under this one, I'm just maintaining condition supplement. So that means what supplement pricing procedure which is assigned, those condition types it will be hitting here. That means it is ZRM 002 which I created. Clear? If I not maintained, if I didn't maintain this condition, maybe if I didn't maintain the what is that supplement pricing procedure in the condition type which I created PB00 or something, if I didn't maintain that, then the system will not be allowed to create the supplement condition types for this main pricing project, main pricing condition. That means you cannot define this RA01, you cannot define for other conditions and all. Clear na? Do you want to show example for that? You want to see example for that? Okay, I'll just do one thing. For this, I'll just remove the pricing project, supplement pricing project. Okay. I just removing this supplement pricing project. Now I'll just try to go MEK3. Okay, and let's see. Okay, let's see my condition supplement pricing project can be maintained or not. You can see now it's grayed out. It is not appearing here. You can see there is no condition supplement pricing project. So you cannot maintain like discounts on this one. Okay, clear? Is it clear or not clear?
Yeah.
It's clear?
Yeah.
For Venkat? Venkat, you are there?
Yes, sir, I'm there. Yes, sir, I'm there.
Okay. So that is what the supplement pricing procedure. Okay, let's leave it about that. Now, so the steps what we followed now, as of now, see the first step is a condition records we are condition table we have created. Then after that we created access sequence and we are assigned the above condition types here. Condition types, sorry, condition tables in sequence. Okay. Then this access sequence we are assigning to the time dependent condition types. Okay, so I'll be go to time dependent condition type where there is access sequence is required, which I assigned. Okay, so the access sequence which is assigned for PBW0 like example. Okay, so which I maintain this access sequence. Then I also validated. I also just created and validated multiple different condition types. Okay, like maybe PBW0. Okay, then PBWX. Okay, then FRA1. Okay, then RA00. Okay, then RA01, RA02, FRB1, FRC2. Like we have created multiple different condition types, which is required for my pricing procedure. Okay, then what we did, we created pricing procedure. Okay, which we are assigned our own condition types, whatever it is there. Okay, so we are there in the step of creating pricing procedure. Okay, so how we can create the pricing procedure again? We have the 16 steps are there, 16 fields are there. So you need to be covered all the 16 fields to define your pricing procedure. Okay, so let's go with one by one. So the step, okay, step what I said steps. If there is any condition type, it is there. Okay, you must be mentioned like step 1 where there is a sequence like it is a beginnings condition type, or it is a after basic gross price, or it is after net price, or it is a after effective price, where it is like step you need to be defined. So I can define like okay 10 is a gross price PBW0. Okay, then 20 I can maintain like discount. Okay, so you can define 1 2 3 also. In future if you want to be add anything in between, then it's a problem. So that I can define like 10 20 30 40 like sequence. Okay, 30 there is a surcharge. Okay, 40 there is a tax. Okay, 50 okay there will be a freight charges. Okay, 60 it will be like something like additional maybe packing charges or something. Okay, so like I just maintaining like step 1 step 2 step 3 like the sequence. Like first it will become gross price, okay, basic price or gross price, then discount, surcharge, tax and freight and all it will become. Okay, so that is what step first is, it is step. Okay, then counter. So if we have multiple condition types, okay, which is affecting has just same condition. Like if suppose I have the gross price, so for this gross price I have two condition types, which is PBW0, one is PBWX. Both functionality is same. It is right, it is both functionality, it is same. Either it may be PBW0 or it may be PBWX. So I'm saying that to system. Okay, so I have the gross price which is PBW0, which you can consider as a counter 1. Okay, and counter 2 is the PBWX. That means either you can use PBWX or PBW0. Don't use both, because both functionality is same, both effectiveness is same. Clear? Okay, so like in case if it is a discount, it is there. Again, discount also have the counters. Counter 1. Okay, HA01, which is like a discount on gross percentage. Okay, again I have the HB01. Okay, which might be it is calculating on the per quantity, and again HC01, then it may be fixed amount. So again this is the one counter, this is the second counter, and this is the third counter. So so when you are entering the prices, if you enter it 2, then the system, I'm just saying that, okay, both are, it is the same functionality. Don't consider that both. Either one only we need to be considered, the main condition type. Okay, clear? Clear? If same, if I have the fried condition type is there, again fried also I have the counter 1. Okay, counter 1 FRA1. It is like a percentage. Okay, then counter 2. So these all will come under the same step, 50 step only. Okay, but we have the multiple options to maintain that. It is the per quantity. Okay, then counter 3. Then it is a for C1. Then it is like a fixed amount. So all it is the same, right? It is like it is also fried. This is also fried. This is also fried. So the functionality will be the same. So in that case, we are using the counter 1, counter 2, counter 3 like that we can use. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So step is you understand, counter you understand, and the condition type anyway, what condition type you are entered, that is the condition type. PBW0, PBWX like that, you can enter. Okay, then description which will come automatically from the PBW0 and from and to. Okay, so you also, these are the from, right? Like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, it is there. Okay, if I need to be calculate freight cost, suppose let's say on what basis you are planning to calculate freight. Okay, you need to be consider gross price, you need to be consider discount, you need to be surcharge, you need to be consider tax. All this information if you want to be taxed, if you need to, then from is 10 and to is the 40. That means it will be considered from 10 to 40, whatever it is there. All these bases it will be considering this freight. Okay, so from and to is nothing but like on what value you want to be calculate this value. So on. Okay, clear? If suppose if I have a question, discount. Okay, discount is calculating on the on gross price. So then what is the from value? What is the from value?
20. The 20 from discount we are recalculating.
20 is the step, right? You are there in the step 20 only. So I need to be calculate discount on gross price. What is the from value? On what value it is calculating? Discount.
PB00.
So PBW0 step, what is the step? PBW0 10. So that means it is 10. On 10 it is calculating. Clear, na? Is that clear? If suppose surcharge is there, surcharge it is calculating on the gross price or discount. If suppose, then what you can say? Okay, from it will be start 10, then it will be start 20. Then so it will be calculating both also. It is taking both and it is calculating surcharges. Clear? Is that clear? What is the from and to?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Any questions on this from and to? So I will show you here one example. Okay, I will just go to pricing brochure, which is a standard pricing brochure, how it is there. Okay. Okay, so I will just go to RM0000. Select this RM0000 and condition. Now you can see, okay, here did not maintain anything. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, so this discount percentage on gross RA01, which is they mentioned that from is 1. That means what is the from here? The gross on gross price. So on these two values it will be calculated. Okay, where there is no from and to, okay, then that is the independent value. That means it is not depending to any other than. Okay, so I just said here discount percentage on gross price. So what is my gross price? Where it is coming? It is coming from 1, step 1. Okay, so like if you can see in the down, okay, net including tax. Okay, net including tax means it is also considering the net price and it is also considering the tax. Then it must be considered 20 and it must be considered 21 also. So that means from and to is 2021. Clear? Is that clear? What is the meaning of net including tax? How it will be get net including tax? It also including the net value plus including the tax value. So that means 20 is the net value and 21 is the tax value. It is calculating on both. It is calculating. So the system is considering both. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So like you can, if you see, suppose this is the actual price 22.39. What is the meaning of that? From 22 to 39. That means it will be start from the 22. What is my step 22? It is step 22 is net including tax value. So whatever the value which is coming here plus freight, okay, what freight values it is there, and net, okay, neutral values, customs values, freight values, and transportation values, okay, cash discount values, all these things it is considering. Then it is saying that this is the actual price. So it is considering all the factors 22 to 39. That means it will be consider all these data. So where there is a data is there, it will be considered. Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here from and to? Any questions here from and to?
No, sir, the serial number step you are giving 10, 20, 30 like that. You are giving numbers there. If you are giving serial number 1, 2, 3, so at that time sub condition we are not able to provide at that time, sir.
No,
Means
it is like it is for only sequence only. It won't be anything. It is only sequence. Which condition type will come in the top, which condition type will come down. That is the only sequence. Okay, so I can maintain 1, 2, 3 also. I can maintain 10, 20, 30 also. I can maintain a 5, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 also.
Okay, sir. Okay, I understand.
Oh. So there is no dependency on this one. Okay, whether it will work or whether.
Once open the SAP screen, sir. SAP screen.
Okay.
Sir, step side, right side of that step one. What is that, sir? CO.
Some series kind of
counter, na counter.
Okay, sir.
We just discussed counter, right? That is the second field. If you can see that here, the second field is counter. Okay, the same kind of the, if suppose I have the duplicate condition types, PB00 is also one condition type and PBW. Okay, I'll remove this one. I'll put the same thing, PBW0. Okay, so if a PB00 and PBWX both the functionality is same or different?
Same only, sir.
So in that case, why I need to maintain two different steps? Because both are the same, right?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, what I can say, system, I'm explaining to system, boss, this is the same impact. If you maintain PB00, it is the same impact. PBWX, if you maintain, it is same impact. So I'll be mentioning that this is step 10. Under step 10, we have the two counters, two different kind of condition type. Clear? Is that clear? Any questions here? Silence. Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir, understands.
Okay, clear, right? Okay. Okay, then from 2 also you understand, right? How it will be based on what it should be calculated, what are the factors, what are the condition types needs to be considered to calculate the price. Okay, that's what. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Then manual condition type. If you selected the manual condition type, that means you are entering manually at the time of PO creation. When this pricing project which is coming, we are entering this value, this condition type is manually. Okay, clear? Okay, and if you maintain the required, that means in that pricing project, Okay, if you miss this one, the condition type, then system will give the error message. This condition type is mandatory condition type. Must be entered this condition type. Clear? If suppose they forgot to enter the discount or they forgot to write. Okay, so my client is saying that this is the mandatory condition type they have to be entered. Okay, then I just put that this is required. Then every time whenever you creating the pivot, this condition type is mandatory. Clear?
Okay.
Manual and condition type you are understand, right? Manual and required. Any questions here? Any questions here till here? 8 steps, step 1, step 2, like so. Step counter, condition type, description from to manual and required. Any questions?
No, sir, no.
Okay. What about you?
No.
Okay. Statistical. So this is there is a checkbox statistics is there. Statistics. What do you mean by statistic? Okay. If you selected this statistic, that means it is not impacting on your net price. So it is an individual impact. It won't be impact on any other conditions. That means any after net price. Okay. So suppose my vendor says that, okay, my vendor said that, so gross price, he's saying that basic price is 10 rupees. Okay, basic price is 10 rupees, 1 rupee is the discount. Okay, then it will be like how much it is, like 9 rupees is the net price. Okay, then if there is any tax it is there, if it is 1 rupee tax it is there, then it is a 10 rupees with including net price with including tax. Okay, so now that means if it is 10 rupees will be the actual price of the product, effective price of the net price. Okay, that means, okay, when the PO value it is calculating based on the 10 rupees only, because, okay, I just mentioned that, okay, these are the statistical. If you mention other condition types like a statistical, okay, those will not be added into here. Okay, these are the values will be impacted when you receive the goods. Okay, that means it is not impacting on your PO price. Clear? If you maintain the statistical, that is the individual condition type that will not be impacted on your PO price calculation. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So statistical is nothing but like identical. So it's not impacting your PO price. Okay, then you can ask me questions, sir. If it is not impacting, why we need to be enter that price? It will be impacted when you are receiving the goods. Okay, that will be added to your inventory account, because you are paying that amount to the vendors. You are paying that extra amount to the vendors, that will be impacted. Okay, maybe it is a separate vendor, transportation vendors like freight vendors, you're paying to that. So those will be posted to separate GL account, that will be adding to your inventory account. Clear? But it won't be impacted on the PO price. Is that clear or not clear? So simple word, statistical is nothing but like it is not impacting your pricing, PO price. Okay, that means PO net price, it is not impacting. Okay, so the system value, it will show you the PO price is, if it is suppose, if I just go again, so if it is there 10 rupees with net price including tax, so freight it is there, extra it is like 2 rupees. Okay, then it will be like 12 rupees. No? So I say that this freight is the statistical value. This is the statistical value. Okay, if it is a statistical value, the PO price will be calculated. PO price will be calculated on only 10 rupees, not on 12 rupees. Not on 12 rupees. Okay, because it is a statistical value. It is not impacting your PO. It is not impacting your PO. But where it is impacting, when you are paying the amount to the freight vendor, and when it is add on to your material cost, that will be impacted. Then when you are receiving the goods or when you are clearing the freight amount, then only it will be impacted on the inventory accounts, not for the PO price. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, so mostly this kind of statistical we are maintaining for the when you want to be maintain separate GL account or when you want to be post separate postings for that, those cases we are maintaining this statistical condition type. So mostly freight condition types are statistical condition types. Okay, so freight, transportation, packing, most we can maintain like a statistical. So those will not be impacted on the my PO price. Clear? That's what if you see that when I creating the PO, if I just created the PO ME21N, okay, if suppose I'm just maintaining all these things. Okay, so if I just maintain here, okay, I'll just what I'll do, I'll just maintain FRE1 here. Okay, 10 rupees. Okay, see, I just maintain 10% is this one. Okay, okay, now suppose I'm just maintaining 20%. Okay, then if I maintain 30%, did you see that the net price is not changing? Is that changing? The price value is changing. If suppose I just put here 20%, then it is changed 10.109. If I just put like 30% here, then it is changed to 9,000. If it is I just put like 40%, then it will be like 8,000. But I just changed this freight condition a number of times, which is like 50%, 20%, 30%, 60% like that. But it is not changing my net value. So this is the statistical value. You can see the checkbox here. This is the statistical value. Okay, so it won't be impacted to my total net price value. Clear now? Okay, so when it is impacting, it will be impacted when you creating the clearance account and freight accounts and goods receipt. There it will be cleared. It will be impacted to inventory account. This is the additional cost. Okay, clear? Is it clear or not clear?
So for the gap amount, how we are going to pay for that vendor, sir?
You are paying to this vendor, right? This freight vendor, separate vendor.
Okay, sir.
It is only okay. This is the only PO price. Again, additionally, whatever the charges will be there, that you are posting to a separate GL account. That again you are clearing to that vendor. Still balance it will be there.
Sir, for that different GL account where we are giving that.
I'll tell you. Okay, now you understand, right? What is the statistical, what is not non-statistical?
Yes, sir. I understand that statistical.
Okay, so Kiranma, you also, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this is a statistical. Okay. Now then print out. Okay, print checkbox it is there. So that print checkbox is what prices you want to be displayed in the output, what prices it is not required to display in the output, that you are maintaining here. If you maintain the X, then the output what PO output it is coming, that PO output needs to be get this value. Okay, that means printout, and you generating some printout, right? So in that printout, whether this value I need to be display or not, or whether I don't want to be display these values or not. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whether you want to be generate this into the output or not, PO, that is the what. So then print also it is completed. So any questions still here? 10 steps. Okay, there's 10. Okay, then 11 it is subtotal. Okay, so what is the meaning of this subtotal? Okay, so some of the fields, okay, if suppose some of the values are there which I need to be captured into the separate table, okay, which will be helpful to generate the reports. Suppose my client is asking that, can I get my basic price of this product? Can I get a report like okay, what is the basic price after these products, or what is the basic freight of this, what is the freight cost of this product, what is the net price of this product. They don't want all this information, maybe variant and discount, all these things they don't want, but they want to see that the highest level, like what is the basic price, what is the net price, what is the actual price, what is the effective price. So those some factors they want to see. So when that case, what you can do, you can store this value in the separate table. That subtotal value you can store in the separate table. That separate tables can capture the information in the structure. Tomorrow, if you are preparing any report, you can use that table and structure for the getting the data. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means if I see I didn't maintain variance quantity, variance percentage, or original value, actual price, discounts, and I didn't maintain all these things, that means you will not get this in the table level, the structure level, because it's not separately stored in any of the table or field. Okay, it is just for calculation purpose only. Okay, so I can get where there is a maintain the subtotal. If suppose I just maintain for this one gross price, so then gross price 9, what is the 9? This is this field. That means KOMP is a structure, database structure. Under this structure, this field, this value is there, it is storing. So tomorrow if I need to be generate the report, I can take this structure and this field value, I can show you. It is very easy now, right? If I is storing in the somewhere. Clear na? So like where maybe if you see that this one confirmed price and this one net including discount, okay, then you can also store the effective value. Okay, if you see actual price, okay, and border value. So all these things you can store in the somewhere in the table. Clear? Is it clear or not clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear na? So these are the tables and fields where you need to store separately. Okay, clear? So now there will be a requirement type and a calculation type, okay, and basic type. Okay, so all these three will be using for the above technical related. Okay, it may be suppose there is a formula is there, based on the formula this condition type should be work. Okay, if my client is requesting that, okay boss, if you want to be generate this original actual price of gold, or okay, maybe if there is anything which is like confirmed price or value variance, or it may be non-deductible tax. Okay, so they will write the logic in this here. So you can see here the requirement type is 29. So you can go to 29. Okay, then you can go to here source text. The developer can write the logic here. The developer can write the logic, customizing logic. Okay, so these three are using for the above related. If you want to be design some condition or design some formula or some design based on the gross price, gross weight and net weight. Okay, so based on that, if you want to be calculate, because let's say one example, if it is there, okay, my product, if suppose I went to fish market, okay, there are different fish, different kind of the fishes it is there. So they said there is a one quality of the fish it is there, but if it is a larger one, that means the gross weight is high. Okay, that maybe I can go prawns or I can go with some other things, maybe whatever it may be. Okay, so if there is a big size, the cost will be high. If it is small size, that means how they can say that it is big or small? They are saying that based on the gross weight or maybe based on the net weight. Okay, so that formula we are returning here based on I can use some calculation type and I can use something in the here. Then here I will just maintaining that, okay, this is the condition, technical condition. So the gross weight, if it is more than the 10 kgs per kg, okay, 10 pieces per kg, then it is a cost of 200 rupees. If it is a 20 pieces per kg, then it is like a 600 rupees, like I just maintaining that. So these will be using for the requirement type and calculation type and basic type, they are using for the above related code if you want to be write some logic. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions here?
No.
Okay, so you can use, okay, you can use any of the requirement type here. You can see some of the requirement types are there. Okay, so you can define your own requirement type also, and you can write the logic, what logic it is. So whenever the system is triggering this condition type, the system will check that whether there is any requirement type or calculation type or basic type it is there. Based on that, system will be checking that code, the logic, what it is written. Based on that, it will be work. Clear? So mostly these will be using for the ST side, they are majorly using, because based on the gross weight and net weight and all. So they are using like Vivo V7 or something. Okay, Vivo, there was some, okay, not Vivo V7. Okay, there was some transaction code, it is there, Vivo VF or something. Okay, here they are using the for deliveries, and they will be writing the routines. Okay, so these are called routines. Okay, so you select this one and you can write the logic for this one, header. Okay, some what program it is that it is calling and what logic they want to be write, all these things they will do. So generally this will be called as a routines. Okay, so majorly it is using for the ST side. Clear? Is that clear? Any questions?
No, it's clear.
Okay, so till here it is the same. Now account key and accruals, which you says, right, how we can post a separate GL account. Okay, how we can define that, it will come based on the account key and accruals. Okay, so here you are defining the account key, right? You are defining the account key. This account key, okay, what are you defined here? That account key you are assigning the GL account. Where you are assigning, you can go to OBYC, which is SAP MM integration. If you remember that we discussed automatic account automation. So there you can see that there is a FR1, FR2, FR3, FR4, FR5, like that it is there. So the accruals what you enter here, for that accruals, what GL account you are assigned. Suppose maybe what GL account it is assigned, that GL account it will be posted. It will be posted in the separate GL account. Clear? So whatever the freight amount you entered here for this, that freight, because the FRA1, FRB1, FRC1, which is mapped to FR1 and FR1, right? This FR1, what GL account it is there, that GL account it is hitting in the GR level. Clear? If you want to be change the GL account, you can change here. This is the freight clearing account. So when we are using this accruals, if you want to post this condition type to the separate GL account, okay, irrespective of my calculation of net price and other thing, and it is a statistical condition type, then you can define that this accruals and you can define what GL account you want to post. That is what it is. Clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, here the accounts accruals are coming for only statistics column is there. For that only, or any other also we can assign?
You can assign, but mostly it will be using for statistical. Okay, because it is not impacting to net price, right? So you are mostly using for the statisticals only. Okay. If it is statistical, then only mostly it is they are using for accruals.
Sir, here account FRE is there, and accruals FR2 is there. Difference.
This is the account key. Okay, this is the something like a if there is a some management, it is there. Okay, revenue, which kind of revenue freight revenue accounts, which there is a separate procedure it is there from the financial side. Okay, if that case you are using this one. This is also for GL account only. Okay, accruals also is for GL account, and account key also it is your GL account. We are majorly using for the accruals only. Okay, but the account key also you can use. Okay, but it will be like certain types of the revenue accounts only it will be posted. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is again for the revenue accounts that they are posting, but this is the majorly we are using accruals. Okay, that is the financial purpose. Okay, they are using. Clear? Can see with this side of the account key, the system can post the amount to certain types of the accruals account keys. So that is the revenue account. This is the accruals accounts. Clear? So this is the rebate accruals which is calculating from the pricing can be posted to related accruals. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is for the revenue and this is for the accruals. Okay, this is again technical for functional FI related, financial related. Okay, don't need to be understand much. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay, so this is the what we have the procedure. So you can define for the FRE also. They are defining the GL account. If you see here, there is FRE also for purchasing, freight, clearing. Okay, here also they are saying so, but this is for the revenue purpose they are using. Okay, and this is for the we are using for the account keys accruals purpose, separate GL account purpose. Okay, so from our side we are using these accruals. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions here? Okay, so if you want to be define your own type of the condition types, you can define, but you must be aware about that which subtotal you want to be saved. Okay, which requirement type you want to be saved, like okay, and the calculation types and which fry accruals and account keys you want to be saved, that you can define. Okay, so maybe what I can do, I'll just create simple one, but I don't want to be go the and the top level. It's like all the condition type. I'll just go simple pricing procedure. Okay, so I'll go to material management and purchasing. Then I'll just go to the purchase orders. Then I'll be go to conditions. Oh, sorry, purchase orders which is coming. I read the conditions and fund pricing procedure and the schema determination. Okay, so define schema proof for purchasing organization. This is the one. So I just want to define the calculation schema first. Okay, I'll go to new entries. Okay, I'll just go to new entries. I'll just creating that something something a dummy pricing procedure. I'll just creating. Okay, so I try to understand that. Okay, okay, then I'll go to okay control data. First I will do what I say that 10. Okay, 10 is the counter on one and the condition type is ZGRP. Okay, then I have the counter 10, 2 and ZGRX. Okay, why I just enter the counter here 1 2 1 2 why enter because both are
Same functions.
same function only. Okay, then I'll be go to something which is like here I don't want to be create RV 01. Then I'll be go with to 20 again. I'll be go 1. Okay, I'll just go 1 2 3. Okay, then I will be RA01 RA02. Okay, and RA03. 20 it is also 20. Okay, then that will become all the values. Okay, okay, so one is promo discounts and cross all it is coming like that. Okay, so let's see discount percentage, right? Maybe RA02 or something RB01 or so exactly. RA01 is discount percentage on coin and RB01. Okay, whatever it may be, it is promote discount, whatever it may be. Okay, this is RB00. Okay, RA00, RB00, RC00. I think it is RB01 also. Is there something that is not there here? Okay. Oh. Okay, whatever it may be, I just creating like that. Okay, then I'll be defining that. Okay, my net price. Simple, I'm just creating one net price. Okay, which is calculating first. It is calculating based on the 10 and 20. Okay, and discount which is calculating on 10. Okay, and this is not manual condition type. It's not required also, and it is not a statistical also. Okay, but I need to be take the printout, which is like all I'm just mentioning. These two I need to be display in the printout, and I don't want to be display this one, and I want to be display this one. Okay, so like I can define like that. Okay, then this gross price I need to be stored into the my table, which is like structure, which is like gross value, that I will be 9. I will be entering 9. Okay, and then this net price including discount. Also, I need to be stored into somewhere in the table that is related to net price condition, the structure. Maybe you can see like where it is there. Statistical cost, rate value, net pattern. Maybe you can take any of the value. Okay, maybe just take later. I'll just go for this. Okay, 10, enter. Okay, now again I'll just be calculating the tax. Okay, if there is any tax or maybe anything which is there, I'll just go to tax here. So what is the tax code? It is, so there is a two types of tax codes are there. One is the manual tax code, one is input tax code, which is automatically capturing. One is manual tax code. Okay, so what is the manual tax code? And we non-deductible tax code, input tax code. Okay, input tax code manually, and input tax code manually MWXT and MW. There is that one more which is like MWST manually. Okay, then I have just putting like this is a 30, this is also 30, both it is same counter and two counter. Okay, it is calculating on what basis it is calculating. It is based on the this value, right? Okay, here I need to be mentioned that step also, because this is the required to maintain. Okay, so I'll just delete this one. I'll be put 25. I'll just put 25, which is net price including discount, which is on 10, 20, 10, 20. And this 30 value input tax code, which is calculating on 25. Okay, so even if you enter down or what are in the top or bottom also, okay, there is no problem because this is based on the from and to, right? Okay, so it will be calculating on 25. Okay, because 25 I just enter here, 30 it is, so the sequence will come 10, 20, 25, 30, right? Okay, clear? Now I'll just creating that 40. Okay, which I'm just saying that net price including tax. Okay, that I'm just calculating based on the what 25 to 30. Means 25 is the net price including tax discount and 30 is the input tax. Clear? Is it clear?
Okay.
You got a point, right? 25 it is. Okay, even if I enter it down also, it is coming in the up only because 25, the step will be 25. Clear na? Clear? Are any questions here? Okay, then I can do next counter will be like FRA1. Okay, and FRA1 and FRB1, what will be might be you can have that FRA1. Okay, I can take 0, 1, 2, like can take, and I can maintain. So, but I'll just take only one because I just want to close this one as well. So I'm just maintaining only one freight percentage. It is there. Okay, then on what basis you are calculating this freight? You are calculating on the 40. So I'm just entering only 40. Clear? Then I want to be close this one. So I'll just put that actual price. Okay, the actual price which is considering that from 40 to 50. 40 to 50. If you have the other transportation cost, freight cost, and other transportation packing charges, all these things it is there, you can add here 60, 70, 80, 90, like you can add. and you can put the actual price. Clear? Why it is putting materialization? Okay, so actual price, and I can put just like a 50. Okay, so then I'll put like this is 60. And okay, this is the based on the actual price, which is calculating based on the my net price including tax plus 50, 40, 50. 40, 50. Okay, so there where there is a statistical, if I can use, this is the statistical. So I'm just putting statistical. When there is a statistical, I can maintain like accruals and account key, which if you have the separate account key or accrual key, you can maintain that. Okay, clear? Because I just want to maintain as a statistical separate GL account. I just want to be post this one. Clear? Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now, where there is a basic calculations, where there is a requirement calculation, that you can see the pricing project, standard pricing project, because there are so many things it is there. Okay. So we can remember what it is like. You can, that's what we are just considering that standard all, maybe we are considering that standard pricing procedure and copying to that, because there are certain this categories requirement type subtotals which is required. So here what I just mentioned here, subtotal which I enter PBW0, which is correct. Okay, gross price which is then the net price also need to be added into the my somewhere in the table, right? So that net price which I'm entering here 7 carry with the rebate pricing. Okay, so I'm just entering 7 here. So net price including tax, that will be entering that 7. Okay, then the final price also you want to be stored somewhere, right? The actual price which is need to be maintained, so that you can maintain here. Okay, so like you can design your pricing procedure, how you want to be designed and how you want to be go ahead, that you can maintain and you can. Okay, so you can store here again as. Okay, so that's all. I'm just doing that. Okay, and okay, I'm just saving this one. Okay, I'm just saving this one again. Requirement types and calculation type, basic type, that is required because there was some standard also it is there. It is calculating based on the taxes. If you see the tax, non-deductible taxes, which is calculating based on the excise related. Okay, and there is a required for the rebates and cash discounts. Those are also it is required. Okay, so okay, so I'm just leaving now this as this. Okay, this is simple pricing procedure which I created. I'm not taking much all the consideration. Okay, then what I can do the next one, what I need to do after we define the pricing procedure, what we need to do, we need to be create the schema group for vendor, because this pricing procedure is created for the what purpose you created. It is for the domestic what purpose you created, or it may be we have created for the import, or it may be for the service, or it may be for the consumables. How you created, what purpose you created this pricing procedure. Okay, so because import pricing procedure having the again customs and or customs related condition types will be there, right? And services related again there will be a separate condition types will be there, like what you defining. So how you can differentiate that? You might be having the different purchasing organization, domestic purchasing organization, import purchasing organization, like you can define that a standard purchase organization, and might be the vendor is import vendor, domestic vendor, like that. Okay, so what you are creating here, schema group for vendor, it is a reference ID. Just creating something like WX or YY or something like, I'm just creating the 2 digits reference ID. And also I'm creating that again one more which is for the purchasing organization. Okay, so the pricing procedure will be capturing based on the vendor and the purchasing organization. These two combination, based on these two combination, the system will be picking the what pricing procedure it should be picked. So for that purpose, what I'm just creating, vendor is the master, right? So at the time of configuration, I don't know how many vendors are there. So I just created one reference ID. That reference ID I can use for the master data when I'm creating the supplier. But the purchasing organization is the configuration. So I know what are the purchasing organization it is there. So what I'm doing, I'm assigning this purchasing organization ID at the time of configuration itself. So like 1000 is the my purchasing organization, or 2000 is the my purchasing organization. Whatever it may be, you are assigning that you are assigning here to the your reference ID. Clear? So this is just the reference ID. Okay. Then what I'm just doing here, by the combination of YY plus YYYY, that means schema group for vendor, this combination, schema group for combination, this purchasing organization, I'm just assigning my pricing procedure, which is I created. Okay. So the purchasing organization level, which already assigned in the above, which is already assigned. Only when you are using this WY in the vendor master record, the system will be considering from the vendor master record vendor what you assign schema group, and purchasing organization what it is assigned, both combination what pricing procedure it is assigned. So in interview point of view, they will ask clearly, the question is, okay, what pricing procedure it is picking, how the system is picking pricing procedure at the time of PO. So it will, you have to be tell that it will be based on the purchasing organization and vendor. So for this purchasing organization, we created the schema group. For schema group for vendor, schema group for purchasing organization, we are assigned the my pricing procedure. That pricing procedure which is coming. The schema group for vendor, we are assigning at the vendor master record. Schema group for purchasing organization, we are assigned at the time of configuration. Is it clear how it will works? Is it clear how it will works?
Sir, purchase organization schema, where you are assigning, sir?
Schema group for purchasing organization. You are assigning to purchasing organization, direct purchasing organization. You are assigned here, right? Directly purchasing organization. I'll show you know. Okay. So the pricing procedure you define now. Okay, I'll just go to configuration. Okay, now I'll be going to conditions. Now pricing procedure. So now, as of now, we are ready with my pricing procedure. Okay. Now where I need to use this pricing procedure, that you need to define. So first I'm creating my schema groups. Okay. So the pricing procedure will be work based on the purchasing organization and based on the vendor number. It will be work. Okay. In the PO, how it will be capturing, it is based on the vendor and based on the purchasing organization. Okay. Now I'm creating that my own schema group for my domestic vendors. Suppose I'm just creating for the domestic vendors. Okay. Then, so this is my schema group I created for my vendors, my own vendors. Okay. Then I'm creating the schema group for purchasing organization. We have the different purchasing organization like domestic, import and service purchasing organization, standard purchasing organization, central purchasing organization, like we have. So I'm just defining my own style of the schema group, which is for the domestic purchasing organization, or maybe anything, maybe standard purchasing organization, anything which I just use. Okay. Then I already know that what are the purchasing organization we have, because we already created the enterprise structure in the configuration, right? So I can assign here itself to my purchasing organization, which is my purchasing organization. Suppose 1000 is my purchasing organization. So this 1000 purchasing organization, I'm assigning my schema group, which I created. Okay. If something which is like my purchasing organization is something Z series, okay, ZAB1 is there, that is central purchase organization, which is that, then I can assign for that. Okay. So whenever you are using this purchasing organization in the PO, okay, it will be considered this schema group for purchasing organization. Clear?
Yes, sir. Understand.
Okay. Now purchasing organization level, it is already assigned, but vendor level we is still not assigned, because vendor is the master data. Okay. It will be created directly when it is required, master data. It is not at configuration level. Okay. But now I'm just giving the rule to my SAP. Okay. You can use my schema group for purchasing organization and the schema group for my vendor when these two combination matching, use my pricing procedure. Use my pricing procedure. Okay. So what is the purchasing organization which is assigned? Why? Which purchasing organization it is assigned? Just now we assigned, right? Which
Yes, sir. Two purchase are assigned, sir.
We assigned, right? Now this YY we didn't assign, right? So now what I'm doing, I'll be go to my vendor master record. Okay, I'll just go to my vendor master record. Any after vendor master record, I'm just going. Okay, any after vendor master record, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, anything. And this is the purchasing organization, right? Which I assigned this schema group. So one is one of the purchasing organization. This is my purchasing organization. Then I can go to purchasing data. There you can see that there is a schema group for vendor here. Okay, so there I'm assigning this YY. I'm assigning here YY. Okay, so now when I'm creating the PO, you are entering the vendor. You are entering vendor or not? When you creating PO.
Yes, sir. We'll enter under.
Okay, so this vendor, in this vendor, what schema group it is there? YY, correct? Correct or wrong?
Yes.
Yes, sir. YY.
Okay, then what else we are using in the pricing when we are creating the PO?
Purchase organization also we use. So
that means I'm assigning purchasing organization 1,000. So this purchasing organization 1,000, what schema group it is assigned? For this 1,000 purchasing organization, what schema group it is? Why it is assigned. So then this combination it is matching in the purchasing organization level, and this combination YY is already matching in the vendor master card. So both combination, okay, what pricing procedure which I assigned? Which pricing procedure which I assigned? What I created, all the X which I created just now. Okay, so let's see if it is hitting or not my pricing procedure. Clear? Okay, so now I'll be maintaining that my material and other factors are same. Okay, other factors will be the same. There is no problem here. Okay, now okay, so what's the pricing procedure here which I created here? YY. Okay, the purchasing organization 1,000 have the purchasing organization 1,000 is the vendor. So these two combination which you already maintained. Did you change here? Did you change the YY? I'm sorry. What is my purchasing organization? 1,000. 1,000 have the 1,000. Okay. So let's go back and just stop that. Now I'll be logging in again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll just go here again. And okay, so now I'll be going to ME21N and I'll be entering my vendor and purchasing organization. So this vendor is already maintained. This schema group also is already maintained. So then let's see. Okay, let's see why it is coming. This pricing project should not pick this pricing project. What pricing budget is coming? Okay, this is my okay. Here the condition is same. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is the pricing budget which is hitting. Hana? Clear? So this is my pricing budget or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So it is hitting all these conditions. What it is there, it is hitting all these things. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, if you mentioned that statistical, you can see also what condition types it is there, gross price and manual pricing, discount on gross and promo discounts and input tax, okay, and domestic tax, all this information which I maintain in the my pricing procedure. all these my pricing procedure which is coming here. Okay, so you can see the prices, how it is actual price and all these things. Okay, if you maintain some 10% discount, okay, so the net price including tax was 123 and the effective actual price is 135 rupees. But this is not impacting to the my net price. Clear? Because it is a statistical. Clear? And here you are using the taxes, right? Whatever the tax condition types it is there, input tax code and output tax code. If you maintain that conditions also, okay, the system will pick that conditions as well. Okay, so the rules we need to be maintained here. Based on that, it will be maintained. Clear? Any questions? Any questions here?
Sir, tax also need to maintain here pricing procedure only.
Here we are maintaining taxes, tax code level. This is the tax procedure. This is again different tax procedure. What tax procedure it is maintained, that tax procedure it will come. Okay, this is the different. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, so this is the way pricing procedure will be work. Okay, so you can design your own structure of the pricing procedure and you can pick it up there. Any questions?
No, sir, no.
Okay, so just do the practice on this one. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you can design your own. Okay, so I just given only a few condition types because we have so many condition types are there and it is not necessary, just understanding purpose we are designing. Okay, you can take standard one and copy that also, no problem. Clear?
Okay.